Hey, what's up, Glitterheads? I hope y'all have been good. I want to start this episode with something positive by showing off some crochet work done by my sister in law, Sabrina. I commissioned her to make these specific dolls for me, a sock monkey and a scrump doll from Lilo and Stitch. And in the sock monkey, I had her made for me. So cute in his little floppy head. Love him. And then she made me a scrump doll, and it's like two size, so it like fits my hand the way it fits like Lilo's hand in the movie. And I love him, and he's so soft. And yeah, I just wanted to show these because I'm obsessed, and she did such a good job. And um, yeah, I just wanted to show them off because I'm really proud of her. And I asked her to make these for me because growing up, um, and my inner child has wanted an appropriately sized socks monkey. And I have always loved Scrump, and I love the movie Lilo and Stitch. And I always wished I could get one. And he's so cute. And I just wanted to show those and share her work because it's absolutely awesome. She did so good. And yes. And if you guys are want to, you can follow Sabrina on TikTok. Her handle is Knots by Brina, KNOTSBYBRINA. If you'd like to follow her. So yeah. On to the not so cute these things, but yeah. So alrighty. So join me in taking a puff if you'd like, before I start telling y'all about something my second oldest brother, brother B, would do to me when I was around the age of 16. That would make him around the age of 22 at the time. Okay. Okay. So, gonna lean over here, take a little second. I am nervous. I'm gonna be honest. I'm nervous. I, yeah. So, when I was yeah, nerves. It's okay to talk about my experiences. It is okay to tell my story. I am not the one who behaved poorly. They are, and it's not my fault that if I talk about my experiences with them, it makes them look bad. Not my fault. I'm allowed to talk about my life, my experiences. Positive affirmations. Okay, so when I was between the ages of 14 to 16, I had a string of operations related to my disabled left leg. I got my hip socket rotated. I had my femur bone straightened out from an extreme bowing that occurred during a past procedure, and I got more lengthening done to my femur outside of straightening the bone because straightening the bone added inches, but then I had to also get more inches added on top of that. Then some issues occurred with my knee staying stable slash in place. um, and that took almost a year to get sorted out, which included multiple operations, one external halo apparatus, and I know I had one full leg cast at least once, but that might have happened twice during this time, but I know it happened once for sure. Um, and then over those couple years, I was constantly using mobility aids like wheelchairs, crutches, walkers, and I tried canes for a little while. I tried to, my grandpa got me, made me a cane, or he got me one. I can't remember if he made it or bought it, but yeah, I just remember him giving it to me and he was like so excited. And I was like, heck yeah. And I used it for a while, but it just wasn't like the right support. So I couldn't keep using it. But um Yeah, so because of all the surgeries I had, lost a lot of mobility in my leg. I could not bend my knee more than 45 degrees. Um, I could not run. I could not walk for long distances or be on my feet for too long without pain. Um, yeah, I was just extremely limited in mobility after having all those surgeries so close together and pushing my leg to its extremes to get length out of it and to fix it so it could keep the length that we got. Um, and so I first want to also explain the layout of the house that I grew up in. When you walk in the front door, there are stairs um, right to your left that lead downstairs. And to the right of those stairs is a short hallway that has a coat closet. And then that hallway leads straight into the living room, which is like a step down um, to like separate the rooms. And then you would like turn the corner there, and it would be a small hallway that had 3 bedrooms and a bath. And then off of the living room, off to the left of the living room, was the dining room and the kitchen in an open floor plan. Um, and then down the stairs was the basement, and it was mostly unfinished except for 2 bedrooms to the farthest right, and my mother's hair salon room and a half bath to the left. The salon and the half bath were right next to the stairs for easy access because it was my mom's work from home business. So it was right there. Um, and you'll understand why I mentioned that today. So, in the mornings during my high school years, my mother left for work before I was awake. My father would leave shortly after I would get up. My sister lived on site at college, and brother A was married and didn't live at home anymore. So that left me in the house with brother B. And regularly in the mornings, I would get into the shower and I would be in there for a few minutes when brother B would rush upstairs and burst open the bathroom door, tell me he needs to take a shower right then and there, and he had a built a shower room connected off of his bedroom, and just for context. And I would argue with him at first, saying like it isn't my fault he didn't get in the shower when he should have and needs to wait for me to finish because I was already in, and he didn't need to leave until after I would blow my hair dry, anyways. All right. I'm going to take a second and take another puff if you would like to join me. Because this, oh my God, blows my mind. And like, yeah. So if you want to join me, you can. Side note. Side note. You like my little stick? It's a flower stick. Thought it worked. And kind of was on brand. Anyways, yeah. Yeah. So, um yeah, he'd rush into the bathroom saying he needs to shower. He needs to shower. It has to right then and there. And then I would be like, well, you normally don't leave until I am done blowing my hair dry. So, no. And then he would just be like, I have to get in. I have to get in right now. And I'd be like, okay. And so I would just, yeah. So he would throw a fit, is my point, and stand in the doorway and argue with me until he got what he wanted, was to go get in his shower real quick, and that he wouldn't be long. He always said I won't be long. So feeling I had no other choice if I wanted the interaction to end so I could just move on with my morning as fast as possible, because I fucking hated school, um, I would say fine and turn off my shower. This left me standing naked, wet, and cold in the shower, and that was directly above his, by the way. And I had to wait for him to take his fast shower. Then once I heard him turn off his shower, I turned my back on and have to hurry as fast as possible so that the shower didn't run out of warm water, which did happen often. And just, what a wonderful way to start your morning. To get in the shower, come in, someone fucking is arguing with you that they have to get in, even though logically they don't need to get in right that second, but it's not worth sitting there and arguing, wasting your precious time because you wake up for a very specific amount of time for exactly how much time you need. Hi, you guys, I'm autistic. Have you realized? And and have to stick to an extremely rigid routine in the morning so that I leave and am ready on time for my abusive piece of shit boyfriend to go pick me up. Like, anyways. So, yeah. And little rant. And then, as I said, I'd get out of my shower. I would do my entire skincare routine. I would get dressed. I would go downstairs and blow my hair dry in my mom's salon. And I would go back upstairs into the bathroom. And then I would get up onto the counter, sit with my left leg extended straight across the sink and the counter because I couldn't bend it. I didn't have mobility in my leg very much. And I would sit with my right leg bent at an angle on the counter and do my hair and makeup in the trifold mirror that we had in the bathroom. And without fail, while I'd be sat up on the counter, Brother B would come upstairs to head out to his job. Just like I said before the stupid shower, I'm going to be back in the bathroom before you're even heading out the door yet. Ooh. But I understand the actual reasoning was probably something gross. I know that. But like, it's so fucking frustrating. Like, because it's just rude. It's just rude. Like, it's just rude. I wouldn't do something like, it's just whatever. I guess that's the point. I'm not like my family, luckily. God. So yeah, so he would come upstairs and to head out for his job once I'm back in the bathroom. And before he would leave, he would rush into the bathroom again that my disabled self is sitting in getting ready for school. And in the interaction would go something like this. Brother B, I really have to pee. Me, then go downstairs. I'm in here and I'm not going to stop getting ready when you can go downstairs. Brother B, you don't have to get out. Just let me pee. I need to go. Me, no, go downstairs. You literally just went past the bathroom down there. I'm not going to get down just to have to get back up here. And Brother B, what is the big deal? Just don't look. I'm going to go. Then he'd just walk over to the toilet, unzip his pants, whip out his penis, and start peeing. And I'd hurry and block him with one of the mirrors and just sit there, fuming. I could not easily or quickly get up and down off the counter. So, of course, I was mad. Like any fucking normal person would be. A few times, I caught a glimpse of Brother B's face in the mirror. A few times, I caught Brother, oh my God. A few times, I caught a glimpse of Brother B's face when he would, I caught a glimpse of Brother B's face in the mirror when he still had his hands on his penis, or when he was walking back past me when he was done. He would be looking at me with a predatory, amused, satisfied face. To be honest, it was scary. It was scary the way he looked at me. Then he would always leave right after, and sometimes just to shove it in my face even more that he easily could have gone downstairs. He would go out to his car, be out there for a moment, and then I'd hear the door that led from outside to the basement open, and he would go and grab something out of his room, past the bathroom that's down there, and then leave again, slamming the door on his way in and out of the house before actually leaving to make sure I heard him. I've never told anyone about this until this past year or so. And I think the only person I've actually talked to about it is my therapist. I'm still justifiably angry about the fact that my brother, who is 6 years older than me, who was an adult at the time, decided to take advantage of my disability, my pain, for his own entertainment, for his own sexual gratification. It is absolutely disgusting and inexcusable behavior. I know it is most likely a learned behavior learned from our mother based on the lack of privacy she'd give me in regards to the bathroom. I know she most likely did this to all of her children, not just me, but that does not excuse Brother B's behavior. Just, I, at 22 years old, never, 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 never. At 22, I would not do some. I knew better, and so did he. I upset Pippa. I'm sorry, baby, but I'm frustrated. He's been enabled to feel confident enough to behave this way because he knows he won't be reprimanded. Mm. All right. Let's take a breath. Take another puff if you'd like. So, burb. Yeah. So I also wanted to end today's episode on a more positive vibe. I want to read an entry from my gratitude journal. I want to read this one specifically because my sister was my actual protector growing up. And once she moved out for college is when Brother B began to do what I talked about today. So I wrote April 1st, 2025. I am grateful for my sister. She has been such an amazing sister and caregiver to me, especially when we both were little. Every time one of our parents, or both of them, let us down emotionally, she always reassured me that everything was going to be okay, that it wasn't our fault. I believe she cared for me the way I believe she cared for me the way she wished our mother treated her. And I love her for that. So, yeah. Take care, Glitterheads. We'll see if we stick with this nickname, Glitterheads. I'm kind of liking it. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for listening.